Hello. So I'm not quite sure what sort of video this is likely to be. First, I would feel like I should apologise, but really, for the very long video that I posted yesterday of me going out in my grounds and singing. With the idea, that this was a way that connection could happen. And in fact, I ended up talking to 3 or 4 neighbours, which you can tell on the video. You can't tell who they are. So I enjoyed singing out there in the open. I know that it was noted by several people. My voice does carry when I kind of can. It's not quite as strong as it used to be. So I count that a success. The only thing that happened was I put the mobile phone on which I was recording the event in my pocket on my bag I was carrying the wrong way round. So the whole video is just a video of the side of the bag I was carrying rather than all the views around. Yeah. All the same, I listened to it and I thought that singing doesn't sound too bad, so I posted it. No one has to watch it, do they? I listened to the whole thing through and I actually found myself enjoying listening to my own voice. Not a narcissist. I just know what I like. Yeah. So anyway, this morning's been very difficult. I'm finding this isolation and lockdown extraordinarily difficult. I'll just say first, a new thing this morning was I was busy thinking, working at this thing, that thing, looking online, thinking, what do I need to keep up with? And got overwhelmed. That does happen sometimes. And ended up couldn't make any decisions. Looked in the kitchen, let's eat something, that always helps. Couldn't decide what to eat. So that felt a bit dire, and I am a little bit hungry. So always, this is where I have been successful too. Always, not just with the lockdown, I have always had something in the cupboard somewhere that's ready to eat. Not even in the freezer, but usually in a tin, and that I can not even have to think about. So baked beans is one of those, actually. But I don't have any baked beans right now. So luckily, there was a tin of soup. It's excellent, very expensive soup. And it was meant as an emergency. And today it's going to be my emergency lunch. Because I still can't think what the hell it is that I want to eat or can be bothered to make. No, I'm a complete blank. And this is someone who I cook for myself, make my own food every single day for years and years and years and years. And this is kind of new. So I'm dealing with it. And luckily, my strategy of always having something in the cupboard that you can just eat, not even have to heat up, actually. It's vegan, so no meat in it. And so there's that. I've been trying to do various things, and coming to a lot of difficulties and blanks on the internet and online. The song comes to mind that I was playing at the party, I think, on my party playlist. Can't keep a good girl down. No, you can't keep a good girl down. So I'm a good girl, you're not going to keep me down. So with my lateral thinking brain, I will work out how to deal with this situation. Part of the situation is I wanted to send one of my books by internet, by attachment on an email to one of you lovely friends out there online, and it didn't get sent. It hasn't arrived, and I haven't got a URL for it. So I think I'm going to go old school again, and I think I'm going to show the pages, because they're quite big pages, A4, on a YouTube video, show the pages so that they can be saved to look at leisure. Yeah, so it's not a very long book, so that is possible. In addition, I could read the book, except that it is partly graphic, and so those cannot be read. So I'm going to probably try to do showing the pages first and see if that seems to be good enough for my dear online friend. It's kind of a specific book called Raging Requiem, in which there's a draft, very simple draft requiem that I wrote, and my friend is a talented, very talented young musician. So it may be I've finally found someone to share the Raging Requiem with, and who can perhaps, if she wishes, do some work on it. That's not in the realm of my decision making. Yeah, a lot of other stuff. So I've been put on a local online thing, and they were talking about people being vigilantes and telling on people who have gone out to buy a pot of paint, or who are lovers sitting together on a bench in a park, and things like this. So there was quite a discussion brewing from that. So I thought I'd put my pennyworth in. Don't know what the response will be, but yeah, along the lines of we need to be careful. Our human rights to freedom are not being completely stamped on, and perhaps rather than being vigilantes, we all ought to be resisting and protesting this lockdown situation, and that more people are going to die by suicide than will ever die by the virus. That's going to be pretty strong for my local folks, I think, but it had to be said, so I said it. Can't keep a good girl down. No, you can't keep a good girl down. So, I don't know if I'm going to rename this channel. I'd like to, or start a new channel. It's all more technical stuff to do, so it's probably not a priority right now, as I do have this channel. And some people are looking into it. So I guess that's good enough at the moment. So I want to get that book out there, and I could do the same with my other books, because I've also failed to send them as promised to another friend online. And I think I failed. I haven't had feedback yet. But I sure as hell am trying here. So I want to go back to my slightly silly idea, which I would perhaps find some fun, and I need a little bit of fun here, about singing some of my songs, but not necessarily you seeing me singing them. I do have a little bit of a side to me that's not very confident, believe it or not. And I'm thinking, pretend that my companion animals, toys, are artificial companion animals. I don't have any real ones, so my artificial ones will be singing for you. It'll hold on. I'll just get one. Here he is. Come on, Big Rabbit. So here's Big Rabbit. That's Big Rabbit, and Big Rabbit can sing. He might sing one or two of the heavier songs. Maybe Paint It Black by Jagger. What do you reckon? Yeah, that might fit. So Big Rabbit would love to sing for you. So I'm thinking that's something I might enjoy doing, and you might enjoy as well. Who knows? Keep me busy and out of mischief, won't it, for a little while? I won't be going on the local site and making controversial comments. Okay, so Big Rabbit went to hospital with me on my big operation. Yeah, that's ages ago now. Don't have to think about that. I think it's probably there was more. There's a lot more. Yeah. Everything shut down. So I'm trying to get a refund on train tickets, which I couldn't use. I was going to visit my son, the other end of England, got the ticket, and they told me, yeah, you can get a refund. Say if you can't go, you can get it at the station because you bought it at the station. Of course, I go to the station and absolutely tumbleweed across the station. Nobody. There was still, I saw a train going through, but that was the other day. And I can't get through to any customer service numbers. None. You have to email them. So I've done that and beg for my money back, please, nicely. If people think that this is all going back to normal afterwards, you need another think coming. This is beginning of end times. This is the beginning of the end times. This is very bad, what's happening. Yeah, so it's very sad I couldn't go and visit my son because I don't see him very often. And that was quite a thing to accept. And now I can't get my money back either. And it occurs to me I have a senior rail card, which I paid for, and it's not run out, and I can't use it. So are they going to give me the money back for that as well? Goes on and on, doesn't it? The implications of this lockdown are far, far, far greater than the general populace seems to think. We've got idiots running around, locally, saying, oh, you must keep to the rules, save lives. You're not saving lives by keeping to the rules. What you're doing in extending this lockdown, which you are doing by trying to follow the rules, is you are killing more lives. Yeah? These people that go on about, keep to the rules, save lives, and so on, they're the people who've got families and friends and who aren't alone. They're not in dire straits. They're complacent. They're apathetic. They don't know the real implications. It's the same as all the other injustices, the animals suffering in agricultural business and other, whatever injustice you care to think of. I can't be bothered to think. Those people who, they're comfy, they've got no tragedy in their life, they have only complacency and apathy, and that doesn't give them empathy for other people. They have got no clue. Yeah. It's probably enough for now because I'm hungry. I'm going to go and have my special soup and hopefully feel a bit better after that. We'll feel better after that. Yes, Big Rabbit. So I've already picked out some songs to do. I don't think it'll be Big Rabbit's turn yet because Paint It Black by Jagger. Yeah, I think that won't be one of the first songs. You got to rev up your voice anyway, haven't you, Big Rabbit? Yeah, see. So we'll see. I'll surprise you which one it's going to be first. Yeah. So this is Angel of Change logging out for now. I always thought there was a big reason why I thought up that name. Yeah. I'm too tired to do any more. I'll speak later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.